It's time for Glasgow basketball on your home for local. WCLU, AM 1490 and 103.1 FM. And on the Big Willie, 94.1 and 102.3. Glasgow basketball brought to you in part by Colton's Steakhouse and Grill. Don Franklin Auto, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Joe Myers, McDonald's of Glasgow, Monticello Bank, Southern Kentucky Tire Pros, South Central Bank, South Central Rural Telephone Cooperative, Walbert Trucking, and Work Out Anytime. And now, the voice of Glasgow basketball, Sean Mernon.
Welcome back into Scottie's Gym alongside my broadcast partner, Bruce Tribune. I'm Sean Mernon, and we are just about ready for opening tip right here between Barren County and Glasgow. This is a big rivalry game. It's a big district game, and you kind of get that big game feel. You look across the court, Bruce, the stands are packed. You look behind us, it's the same over on this side. And even down in the dog pound, they're on their feet, and they're ready to go here as we get ready for the opening tip, presented by Walbert Trucking. Now hiring drivers. Visit GoWalbert.com for more details. Well, we're ready to go. Cynthia Austin will be jumping for the Scotties, and it looks like we'll get Abigail Varney on the other side for Barren County. Here comes the opening tip, and no, we got Deke there. Walks back, blows the whistle. Now we're ready. And there it is. And Bird comes away after Austin tipped it, and it kind of didn't go very far from the circle, and so we're underway here with Bird running the point as the Scotties get their first possession.
Yeah, Barron's matched up in a man-to-man, what I figured.
Kirkpatrick drives to the left, puts it off the glass and in. Her first two. And, boy, that's going to be a big spot there for the Scotties if she can score being thrown into the starting lineup
very
here
aggressive
tonight.
move. She beat her defender off the dribble.
And went left. That's hard to do as a high schooler. Oh. We got a little bit of a bump and run out there, and Katie Murphy ends up getting fouled. Looks like that'll be on Cadence Bird for her first.
No,
or was that?
They got
it was Mia Cassidy.
Mia Cassidy. Yeah, it was a bump. A tough bump. Just sort of lost her balance.
Varney to Murphy. She gets it back over in the corner. Does Varney? She drives baseline, goes up, but gets fouled. I think they got Cynthia Austin for that one as Varney went to the rim.
Well, one possession, and they've already picked up 2 fouls, and I usually think that they're the more aggressive team, but
got to be disciplined early on as the first goes in for Varney, and she's on the board. It's a 2-1 ball game here.
Yeah, like we said, our bench is not going to be as deep tonight, and we don't want to have to go deep into our bench.
The second, that's in, and we're tied. Varney hits her first 2 free throws, shooting 77% from the line so far.
There comes the full court pressure, which we thought.
Austin thought about going up the sideline, instead has to get it off. Potts gets it across the timeline on a pass to Cassidy, and now Bird has it. They can start to run offense in that man-to-man from Barren County in a 2-2 ball game. Bounce pass goes to Kirkpatrick, far side, who gets a screen from Botts. Hands off to Cassidy, who goes to her right, now backs up and backs out, and she'll give it up to Bird. They'll reset with 6:51 left here. Botts from the top of the key, an underhanded pass to Bird, who flips it over to Cassidy, moving to her right. Just nowhere to go on this man defense right now. They've blocked up and jammed up the lane.
Well, it looks like, it may be a low-scoring game, but as long as we take care of the basketball, it's...
The bounce pass to Kirkpatrick, who tries to get around her defender and gets fouled, tangled up there. I believe that's on Smith, who just the ankles got caught, and Kirkpatrick, she allows an inbound pass from the baseline.
Yeah, she got the trip. It was a late whistle, but it was called.
Inbound to Cynthia Austin. Pass to Botts from the top of the key. The elbow jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Varney, and she's back the other way in transition. A pass off to the far side. That's Murphy with it. And now they'll stop and try and run some offense. Pass goes to the corner. A jump shot for 2, no good. That was Gerald's. And Cynthia Austin's going back the other way with it. Pass to Bird, and they call over and back as Bird tried to jump across the half-court line. But with 6:05 left, it'll be a turnover here for Glasgow.
Yeah, and that's what we got to watch, unforced. I mean, we just got in too big a hurry. We had the pressure beat.
Murphy brings the ball up the floor, now swings it to the left wing. That's Smith with it. Bounce pass this side, and that goes to Elmore. She gives it up to Murphy. Now a pass down low, and they'll say it stays here, deflected out of bounds by Kirkpatrick. Looks like they were trying to hit Smith running down to the low post.
Yeah, Kayla got a hand on it, and Smith almost grabbed it.
Here's Varney with it, tries to step back, instead gets clogged up. Now has to underhand it to Murphy. And now they're trying to run back and forth at the top of the key and see if they can get somebody missing an assignment.
And Murphy will shoot the three.
There's a bounce pass to Murphy, who shoots a long two and gets it to go. Murphy with her first 2 points of the game, and now it's a 4-2 Barren County lead. Ashton Botts gets it up the floor. Mia Cassidy with it, gives it to Bird, swings it to Cassidy for three. Over two defenders, no good. Off the back iron, and Barren County gets the rebound. That's Murphy with it, back the other way. A 4-2 Barren County lead. Murphy swings it left side, Elmore with it. Now to Varney at the top of the key. A spin, puts it up, and can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Varney, no good. Two shots, no points. Still 4-2 Barren County. Kayla Kirkpatrick pushing the tempo as she gets down to the low post. Hands it off to Botts, and now she has to pass it back out to the top. 4:46 left. Cassidy for three, off the backboard and in, and a 5-4 lead for Glasgow over Barren County with 4:38 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't give Mia much room. She'll shoot it,
and she will pull the trigger too.
And we know coach has told anybody to, if they've got a shot, shoot.
There's a shot from the top of the key, and that goes in. Caitlin Elmore with 2 points gives Barren County the lead back at 6-5. And there's an errant pass by Botts that gets picked off by Murphy. Has it for three, shoots over Botts, and it's short and goes out of bounds. A turnover as Jakylie Green reports in, and we'll see who she's about to go in for.
Yeah, the air ball went out.
And now they're going to wave her in, and she goes in for Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, I think we'll see this rotation. She'll try to rotate all of them with this full court pressure. We're 4 minutes in to, give them all a break.
It's a big game feel here as Glasgow bring the ball up the floor. Botts gets trapped in the corner. It's bobbled, and trying to recover, loses it out of bounds. 4:01 left, 6-5 Barren County out in front.
We beat the press, and she picked her dribble up on the sideline. That let them trap her. She should have gone on to the basket. She was waiting for the rest of the team to catch up, but she should have gone on with her dribble.
Just keep going up the sideline, even if you don't want to take it to the rim. A bounce pass this side. Green, who's poked a handful of steals away so far this season, just missed one there. Varney gets triple teamed on the low block, and there's a travel on this side. That was Smith, who took an extra hop setting up for a jump shot, and it's a turnover.
Yeah, she caught it and then hopped over and took the shot. I don't think she still realized what she did.
3:44 left as the clock starts to roll again. Botts tries to go right side, gives it to Bird. Pass goes to the middle. Austin with it. She dribbles up and then loses it as Varney pokes it away, and it'll go out of bounds on the far baseline over on the moving right to left for Glasgow with 3:33 left.
And that's what you got to be alert about is the back tap. Don't let them, you beat the press. Don't let them come from behind and back tap it.
Lady Scottie still trailing 6-5. Inbound goes to Botts on the far side, and she'll pass it to Bird. Jakylie Green with it, looking for room, makes her move, goes down the lane, and just a little too firm off the backboard, and no good. It's Murphy headed back the other way. She passes off to Varney right side. Tries to make a move, spins around Cassidy, puts it up, and gets fouled. It misses, and she's going to go to the line for two. As they say, that's on Cynthia Austin.
Her second.
Still 6-5 ball game. Barren County looking to extend it here. First one goes in.
Yeah. Varney's really worked on that spin move. She's using it every time she gets in the lane. Somebody's going to have to set up on the backside and draw the charge.
You're going to have to plant your feet, though. You can't move.
Exactly.
Varney's second echoes in, too. So now it's an 8-5 ball game. Ashton Botts checks in, and she's going to take out Cynthia Austin.
Yeah, that's a big foul, too. 2 fouls here in the first quarter, and she's one of our key rebounders.
We'll try and move the ball back up the court. Pass, a little bit weak, but a good pick by Bird there. She brings it up the floor. A deep three from Bird goes in, and it's a tie game, 8-8. What a shot.
That was downtown. That's halfway between the half-court line and the three-point line.
From the square. So now it's Barren County looking for an answer. Geralds gives it to Varney, who spins in the lane again and misses the layup, but the ball gets away. There's a long two, I believe, by Smith, who sends it down and takes the lead back for Barren County.
Yeah, I thought they got away with a foul.
And they're going to say that Bird was out of bounds there. We almost took that ball right in the teeth with 2:33 left. It'll be a turnover.
That's our fourth turnover, and we've been averaging 9 and 10 a game, and we're still in the first quarter. I knew pressure would be problems.
Let's see here. Ashton Botts comes out. Looks like Addie Slagle will go in. 10-8. You've got Barren County out in front. They have the ball with 2:30 left on the clock here in the first quarter. Both student sections on their feet as Varney takes it to the rim and puts it off the glass. She's got 6. Now a 12-8 ball game. Slagle brings it up the near side. Got a few underclassmen in this game right now. Slagle just a 7th grader, but trusted enough to be in a big game situation like this. Green goes to her right, takes a 3. Off the rim. Oh, good. It's a rebound for Elmore, and now Barren County pushing the pace. But Varney pulls it out. Now goes past Slagle, takes it to the rim and in off the glass. And Varney, 8 points now. She's got the game high.
Yeah, we've got to stop her.
Kirkpatrick takes it up the floor, gives it up to Green. Slagle back to Kirkpatrick, who pulls a 3. That's off the rim as well. Rebound goes to Elmore, and they're back the other direction, 14-8 after tying it up. Barren County has really taken it to them, and this time it's Geralds who gets the and one, scoring her first 2 points of the game on a layup, and that'll go to Kayla Kirkpatrick for the foul.
Well, we're just letting them get to the bucket anytime they want.
Ashton Botts checks in. Looks like she'll go in for Bird, who will come out of the game for the first time. 16-8 with 1:25 left in the first. And this is really an important spot because obviously you can't let this game get too far out here in the first. Gerald completes the 3-point play and makes the free throw. Now we're going to get another substitution. This time it's Mary Claire Warren coming into the ball game. She'll step in for Katie Murphy. Kylie Green gets it from Ashton Botts, then gives it right back to Botts, and now there's no press. You have a 17-8 ball game, a 9-point lead for Barren County.
Well, they've backed out of it trying to catch their breath. They're getting a little tired too.
Plus, with the substitutions, Mia Cassidy gets a 3 block. That was Varney, but a rebound by Slagle, and that goes off the backboard. Let's see here. Looks like they'll get a jump ball there. That was Warren who tied up with her, and possession arrow to the visitors. And so with a 17-8 lead, Barren County gets the ball back with 1:02 left here in the first.
And we're being out-rebounded 7-3 here early. We're not getting any second shots at all. That's our first offensive board.
So bounce pass near side. Warren with it. Sends it back to the middle. Now over to the left wing. This is Elmore. Gives it back this side. That's Ann Ashley Atkinson, who travels on this side, and she has a turnover. 17-8, 44 seconds left in the first, and Botts starts to bring the ball up the floor. It's Botts, Cassidy, Slagle, Green, and Kirkpatrick on the floor for the Scotties right now. Botts picks up her dribble. She's got to get rid of it and does. Green with the ball now. She starts to dribble, looks to make a move, spins in the lane, loses the handle. That ball's on the floor. We've got another tie-up this time. It was Jakylie Green and Elmore, and it'll stay on that side of the floor with 24 seconds left here in the first.
Well, she tried to make a spin move and lost her dribble and tripped.
Cassidy gets it in, bounce pass, now stepping back here. 20 seconds left on the clock for the first quarter. Varney looked like she was trying to make Cassidy go to her left. She started and then lost her dribble. Has to give it up to Slagle, then bounces it this side to Botts. Now Kirkpatrick trying to make a move, step back 3, and that one's just a bit too long. 1 second left. Rebound goes to Elmore, and that closes out the first quarter, 17-8 after 1. We head to the second after a 1-minute break right here on WCLU Big Willie Sports. We're back here at Scotty's Gym, and as we take a look up at the scoreboard, it's 17-8. The visitors, Barren County, have taken it to the Lady Scotties. We'll see if they can calm down as we start the second quarter. And, well, it's Katie Murphy bringing the ball up the floor. Looks like for the majority of it, most of the same players out there. There's a cross-court pass to the far side. This is Warren who gives it up. There's a three, and it's no good. Ashton Botts got there at the same time, and they're going to say it's Scotty's ball.
And get Varney for the foul on the rebound. That's just their second. Trojans were 6 of 11 from the field, 55%, 0 of 1 shooting a three. Scotty's just 3 of 11 for 27%, but they were 2 of 7 shooting a three. Of course, Barren County made 5 of 5 free throws. That's a big difference in the game there.
It's a huge difference. Kirkpatrick goes baseline up with it, and she can't get it to go, but there was a foul. It's Atkinson who gets her first, and this time it's Kirkpatrick headed to the line.
First trip for the Scotties to go to the charity stripe. Atkinson's first, team third.
Kirkpatrick's first. That's off the rim. 7:29 left here in the second.
As I said, though, we shot 27%. We're going to have to shoot 35 or better to even stay around.
Her second. That one goes in.
3 points. We have 3 players with 3. Scotty's in a little token pressure.
This is Murphy with the ball in the front court. And there's, looks like maybe a bit of a zone being played here by the Scotties.
2-3, trying to keep them out of that paint. That's where they killed us.
And specifically Varney, who has the ball. She's made that spin move look easy to get to the rim for 8 points so far in this one. She gets the pass near side, now back out to Murphy. They'll reset. 6:55 left here in the second. Out to Varney this side. Jakiley Green on her. Now cross-court pass to Varney. Kirkpatrick right on her. She makes her move into the lane, up and off the glass. And Varney has 10.
Scotty bench wanted to travel. They thought she stopped, faked the shot, and then stepped through.
19-9. Green with it. This gym has gotten quiet here.
It sure has.
6:28. There's a lot of people here right now. And Botts drives the lane, kicks out. Mia Cassidy for a three from the corner. Just scooped out. But Kirkpatrick all over it, and she gets it back out. Cassidy, though, loses the ball. Murphy with it on the steal.
6 turnovers already.
Murphy carves down the lane and then charges right into Kylie Green, who's there to get the turnover and draw the foul.
Well, that's a good play by a young player, Jakiley Green, you know, being a middle, you know, to stand in there and take that charge. And Barren will try to do that when they've got to run out sometimes. So, you know, if you can get it set and get in front of them, here comes the pressure back.
Now we've had a bunch of changes here for Barren County. And with that comes the pressure. They brought in
they're back to
some of their starters here, with the exception of Taylor Strange, who's on the floor.
Yeah, and she plays a lot of minutes for him.
Kelly Kirkpatrick goes left, now right, runs into Cassidy, takes a three off the back iron, and that one's going to go out of bounds. So that'll go back to Barren County with 5:45 left. It's 19-9, a 10-point lead here for Barren County. Slowly bringing it up the floor is Katie Murphy. And it's a little bit strange. We haven't seen a lot of the in-kind pressure.
Steal by Kirkpatrick.
And then they take it right back. Elmore with it. Gives it off. That's Strange. And she's going to get fouled by
Bird. She pushed her in the back. I saw the play. But I thought she pushed her before she started. Kayla made a good steal, and they trapped her, and I thought she got pushed. Yeah, and they got it right back. But
the first one goes in. 20-9 now.
Yeah, 6-1 at the foul line difference here early.
Second, and that goes in as well. So Strange with her first 2 points of the game. This is a good free throw shooting team. She shoots 76% from the line herself. Now here's a pass that's stolen by Murphy. And, well, there's a tie-up down low. Bird gets in there against Addison Smith. And it'll be Scotty's ball with 5:19 left, 21-9. Barren County has come out here and really quieted down this crowd with the exception of their students who made the trip, though it's not a very far one. Kirkpatrick gets it up past the press. And now Bird has the ball. Green, a wide open look for three, and she sinks it. A great shot by Bird, maybe to...
a pass by Bird to Green.
Or by Green, beg your pardon. That's right.
We've got to make some of those.
21-12 now. Here's the three from the other side. That one a bit long. Tapped out, and Green ends up with the rebound. Asking her to push the pace, and she has to give it off to Kirkpatrick, who gets it across the half-court line. Keeps pushing the pace. The ball gets batted away, but Cassidy's there. She gives it to Bird, and they'll slow things down with 4:38 left.
Yeah, Smith with a lot of hand-checking on Kirkpatrick going up. They tried to get the back door.
There's an underhanded pass back to Bird after Cassidy ended up with a little bit of a trap there. Green looking for room. She's got the bigger defender on her, and Strange.
She's got about 4 inches on her.
Well, she's got more than that because Green is 5 feet tall, at least listed.
Not smooth, but...
And then you have Strange, who's 5'10". Green takes the shot, can't connect. It's back the other way. Rebound goes to Murphy. 4:04 left on the clock. Another 9-point game. There's a shot baseline that's no good. That was Elmore who took it. Kirkpatrick with the rebound, passes it up the line. That's Cassidy who gives it to Ashton Botts, and she gets it stripped trying to go down low. Elmore bounce pass to Murphy, who goes up and gets fouled. It's Cadence Bird who gets the foul with 3:46 left. The clock stops.
Yeah, Scotties are getting into some foul trouble now. They got Cadence with her second.
Addie Slagle to the official scorers table. And the first free throw is good, and Slagle sent it in for Kayla Kirkpatrick.
I started to say they had 10 up on the, but they changed it. Yes.
The second, and that goes in too. Murphy makes both.
8 and 9.
It's a 10-point game, an 11-point game. 23-12 with 3:39 left. Bird passes off to Botts. We'll try to run some offense. Addie Slagle gets a bounce pass right side. Swings it back this way. It's Mia Cassidy. Goes to her left. Now has to kick it back out. Varney has been all over her so far in this one after she hit that three earlier.
She bumped her.
May have been a little forearm, too.
Gosh.
Cassidy ends up just sending it straight up in the air, gets the ball back, but it's off Barren County. And there was a little bump, but there was also a forearm shiver there. They're letting a little bit go.
A lot of contact, I thought, on Mia on trying to get that shot off.
Cassidy inbounding, gets it to Botts. Far side. Slagle gives it to Cassidy. Jab step, moves to her left, puts it off the glass and can't get it to go. Cassidy ends up on the floor in the scrum. Back the other way, Murphy sends it down low to Smith, who puts it up and in. Smith has 4, and now it's 25-12.
Elmore backed all over Cassidy, blocking out. I mean...
Green moving to her right, hands it off to Botts. Glasgow just hasn't been able to get the offense really humming here yet today. There's Cassidy, another jab step, and Varney again has been all over. This is a really good defensive team in Barren County. They're holding opponents to just 36 points per game.
Yeah, that's what they rely on is their defense. They have, since Coach Lindsey's been there, they play good defense.
Cassidy for 3, and it's good. Now a timeout, and it looks like it'll be a full for Kelsey Kirkpatrick and the Scotties. 3 points for Cassidy there, and with a 25-15 game, we've got a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back after that timeout right here on WCLU Big Willie Sports.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted ancho chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouth-watering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
If your bank refers to you as next, if your bank's loan conditions need you to
close all other accounts, consolidate to us.
If your bank tries to sell you things when you just want to make a deposit.
We have this great new product that only charges 5% interest.
And if your bank charges you fees just
next.
You know what? Just switch.
At Monticello Bank, they make banking better. Low fees, low rates, the freedom to open a loan without closing all other lines of credit. Monticello Bank. So much better. Visit mbcbank.com or call 270-659-0080.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Scottie's Gym, 2:20 left on the clock, a 25-15 ball game. Barren County out in front. It's been physical so far, to say the least.
Well, I told you it would be. Well,
ball comes in. They've got a full court press for the Scotties rolling here at Barren County. Seems to be cutting up there, no problem.
It's just man-to-man full court.
There's a bounce pass rejected by Kirkpatrick, who gets it, and then she gets shoved. Yeah. And immediately Atkinson helps her back to her feet, so maybe a little incidental contact, but nonetheless, that'll end up being her second foul of the game. And with 25-15 ball game and Lady Scotties needing some offense, they get a timeout, and they get back onto the court. 2:09 left now. And
no, it wasn't an intentional foul. It was a loose ball, and, we went to get it. And she was going for the loose ball and ran over.
I've done that a few times, Bruce.
Run over somebody?
Run over somebody. Though I'm a little less athletic than everybody else.
I bet that didn't feel good.
Probably not. What are you trying to say here? Here's the pass near side, 1:48 left. Ashton Botts with it. Kirkpatrick looking for the ball as she flanked out to the left wing.
They switched Murphy off on. Of course, they've got Varney out right now. She's waiting to check back in, but Murphy just
all over Cassidy right now. She can't get any room. It's incredible that Cassidy's been able to get the shots that she has off, but there, Jakiley Green loses the ball. Murphy ends up with it, and they're out in transition. A quick layup the other way, and Elmore has it go down. 4 points for Elmore as Potts gets it into the front court quickly. 1:10 left on the clock here to close out the first half. A swing pass to Botts this side. Mia Cassidy is working overtime to try and find a way to get open. Slagle with it this side. She's in the game now. Shoots a runner-up over her defender and gets it to go. 27-17. Addie Slagle with 2 points. 41 seconds left to play here in the second. Pass goes to the left side. Now back across. Murphy trapped this side. Now she gives it up. The jump shot is a good one, and that is 2 more points to make it a 29-17 game inside of a half-minute left.
Elmore picked that, her 6th. A little 12-footer.
Kirkpatrick waits. Now she drives. Up and an easy layup for Kayla Kirkpatrick. 5 points in the game for her as we're down to 10 seconds. And Kirkpatrick tried to orchestrate a steal there, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, she made a ball fake and just went by her defender. She's on that back line, though, and nobody saw her. I thought maybe we'd have a little token pressure right here with just 9 seconds. Where it goes.
Tried to roll the ball in. Addie Slagle jumped over to try and make sure that didn't go down that way. There's a cross-court pass. Elmore drives, puts it up off the glass and in. Right at the buzzer. 6 points for Elmore, and it's a 31-19 lead for Barren County heading into the half. We will take a 4-minute break and come back with our halftime report right here on WCLU Big Willie Sports. Welcome back to Scotty's Gym. We're just about ready to start the second half of this one. And, well, Glasgow has a little bit of work to do here to make up and get this one back close. But it's not out of the question. You have a 31-19 ball game. The Scotties trailing a rival, Barren County. In the first of 2 games here tonight, we've got the ladies right now, and then the boys will start up after this one. But I'm rejoined by my broadcast partner, Bruce Tribune. You know, Bruce, we mentioned how good the defense has been, but obviously 31 points in the first half. That's pretty good offense, too, for Barren County.
Well, you know, they lead by 12. If we can make that up, we knock down threes.
Oh, there's a pass down low, and see, that'll stay on that side. It looked like Cynthia Austin had gotten a hand on it there, and it just got away from her. But still, to be able to stop the ball, you know, good defensive starts can start with something like that, just to be able to get there and fill the lanes. Marnie goes up. She gets it stripped by Bird. It'll stay on this side, but another good defensive play here early.
They tried to run the back door. They got about a 4-second count, and Varney broke down the lane.
Inbound comes in. Varney gets it at the top of the key and passes off to Murphy on the far side. Now she swings it back over to the other side. Elmore over in the corner to Smith, back to Elmore. And right now they're just trying to work the ball and figure out exactly what they need to do against this particular defensive alignment where they're back to a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, both teams started with their starting fives here in the second half.
Another cross-court swing. Murphy tries to put a move on Bird, but can't. Elmore trying to back down Kirkpatrick, and there's a pass stolen by Mia Cassidy. A pass off to Kirkpatrick, and they'll run up the floor. A pass down low to Botts, and she has to get it back out. Kirkpatrick pulls a three, and it hits the rim and bounces out.
Good
Botts
look.
down to her knees as Geralds ends up with the rebound there, and it's back the other way. Varney drives the lane up off the glass and around Austin and in to make it 33-19. Varney with 12.
Yeah, Cynthia afraid of fouling, and we've got to keep Varney out of the paint.
Bird for three. That's no good. Austin and Cassidy there, and that goes out of bounds on them. Murphy was also tied up from Barren County there.
But we've got to, as I say, Varney's just been at will driving down the paint. She's 4 of 8, and one of those was a three. So about every other basket's been within 2 feet.
Murphy brings the ball up the floor and passes to Smith on the right wing. Geralds back to Murphy this side. Cassidy's on Varney, who's trying to work to get open here. She leads the scoring with 12 so far. And now Varney gets the ball, left side, passes it off. Again, just trying to swing it around here and get these defenders moving their feet, see if they can get someone to over-pursue, but Glasgow's been disciplined this possession so far. Or they get tied up at the top, and it's thrown away. Cassidy with another steal. The takeaway goes to Bird, who takes a deep three. That one off the rim. Austin fighting for the rebound, can't get it. And that referee tucked away in the back, but he does signal it's Glasgow ball with 5:53 left in the third. 33-19, Barren County out in front.
Seems like we're trying to get it all back quick. We've taken 3 shots this half, all of them threes.
Cassidy inbounds to Bird. Dribbles behind her back and now pulls it back out. She's guarded by Smith. Pass goes to Austin. Cassidy was open, cutting to the basket, and Austin missed her. You just can't give up those looks in a game like this. Kirkpatrick trying to move into the lane, gives it to Austin, who drives, throws it up and can't get it to go, but a foul. That one, I think it may have been on Elmore or
Geralds.
Elmore Geralds. There it is, Geralds.
Her first, team's first. They caught it on the floor before the shot. She threw it up trying to get a shooting foul out of it.
Austin gets the inbound. Now it's to Botts. Passes it off. Bird, who has 3 points, gives it to Austin, who's yet to score so far. She's got a one-on-one matchup here against Elmore, who gets in front and steals it. Strips it away, and it's going back in the other direction. Murphy with the ball now.
Cynthia lost her balance, and she was able to, Geralds was able to reach across her body and knock it loose.
Varney, entry pass down low. Geralds with it, eye off the glass and in. She's got 6, first 2 of the half. 35-19, Glasgow. A bounce pass to Austin, who kind of muffed it there and gets away, but she gets it back, gives it to Botts.
4-0 start, I'm sure what Coach
Cassidy for 3, and it's good. It's 35-22.
She got open on the screen right there with the open look. Assist to Botts, her second.
Now Smith for 3 in the corner. That doesn't go, and Austin gets the rebound. She is running up the near side of the floor, and that gets poked away by Murphy, who sends it out of bounds, and it'll be Scottie's ball with 4:17 left. Jakylie Green is coming in.
Yeah, Cynthia a little disappointed because they set her down, but it's just a rotation, a rest rotation at 4 minutes. It's not what she's done.
But Cassidy will be inbounding the ball. Sends it in. No, she doesn't send it in, and it gets deflected. Stolen by Varney. Outlet pass goes to Elmore, far side. Bounce pass down low, and we'll get a foul there. Looks like Kirkpatrick bodied her up a little too tight, and she gets whistled for the foul. But it's on the floor.
Her second, yeah, it was on the floor. She was just forcing her out of bounds, trying to.
Murphy has it. Nobody really moving too much. Now Varney gets it. Tries to put a move on Mia Cassidy, but can't hold on to the handle.
She double dribbled right there. She lost her dribble and caught it with 2 hands. That's a double dribble.
And, well, caught it with 2 hands and then dropped it to the floor again. And Varney gets tripped up, loses it, and goes out of bounds. Looks like she may have tripped on her own 2 feet trying to get around Bird, who had come over to help Cassidy.
I don't know whether the ball, she tripped over the ball or what. It was odd looking. I mean, but, Bird didn't touch her.
No, it was, like I said, it was trying to get around Bird that had happened. She actually, in avoiding her, she avoided a foul.
And that may have been why she fell. She might have been expecting contact.
Yeah. 3:43 left, and here's Kirkpatrick backing down Varney, far side. Still backing her. Tries to turn around, up and under, off the glass, and no good. Oh, this is Murphy with the ball, pushing the tempo up the floor. Now they'll kick it back out. Murphy with it now. Gives it to Varney. Open look for 3. Gets Cassidy off her feet. Drives past her, up and off the glass. Varney with 14 now.
She's not going to shoot many of those threes. Don't let her ball fake you.
Oh, deep 3. That's no good. And Varney gets the rebound. She's going to run back the other way. Trying to catch Glasgow on their heels, but she'll turn around and get the ball back out. Cynthia Austin-Slagle ready to check back in as Murphy takes a long 3 and gets it to go right over the top of Cadence Bird, who's playing defense there.
9-2 start. 9-3, I'm sorry. Scottie's going to take timeout.
Now we get a timeout. It's a full, so we'll take a 1-minute break. It's 40-22. Barren County on top of Glasgow right here on WCLU Big Willie Sports.
Southern Kentucky Tire Pros does more than just tires.
Either, if they bump you to go up.
Welcome back in. 21 seconds left on the timeout. And, we're right now, Glasgow's trailing. It's 40-22. It's the first game of 2 between, obviously the 2 schools. We'll get the boys game not too long after this one, like a half hour, something like that.
Yes, and I told you, they started out to quarter 4 or 5. They are shooting 56% for the ball game.
I mean, that is extraordinary to shoot as a team.
For anybody. Men, women.
Any level.
Exactly. But 56%.
You could shoot 56%. You could take down a lot of teams.
Well, we're giving up layup.
There's a foul. Looks like Elmore was playing green a little bit too tight, and she'll get whistled for it. So Elmore, her first. It'll be Glasgow ball on the near side, 40-22. Scottie's trail. Mia Cassidy sends it into Ashton Botts in the backcourt. She'll bring it up. Bounce pass goes to Slagle. Return pass to Botts. She gets double teamed, loses it on a tip there, and bodies everywhere. Jakiley Green gets it, and it's a tie-up, and so it'll go possession arrows with Glasgow, so they'll get it again.
12th turnover. That costs us a possession.
And pretty much the same play. Pass it in the backcourt to Botts. She gets double teamed, gives it to Slagle. Pass comes back this way to Botts. Back over to Slagle. Back to Botts. Bounce pass to Green in the corner. Dribbles around, gives it up to Austin, who goes to the rim off the glass.
Oh.
And that does not go down. 2:12 left. Varney pushing it. She passes it off, and that's Smith who puts it up and in. And right now, like you said, they can't miss. It doesn't matter if you have a hand in the face or not.
5 of 6 this quarter.
There's a pass, broken up, deflected by Murphy. She gives it up to Elmore, who then loses it. It's on the floor. Varney gets it up and off the glass and in. 16 points for Abigail Varney, the junior guard, and it makes it a 44-22 game. Barren County starting to run away with this one.
Yeah, we had a steal, and then they get 2 points out of it.
Mia Cassidy tried to step through a double team, and she gets fouled for her troubles over there, so they'll take it out on the far side with 1:37 left on the clock here in the third quarter. And looks like Kayla Kirkpatrick is going to come in, and she'll take out Ashton Botts. Mia Cassidy taking it out again. Nobody open, and they get whistled for a clock violation.
No,
that one seemed a little bit quick to me.
Yeah, it was.
That felt like 3 seconds.
Yeah, it was. You got to give her the ball, and then then start to count. That was probably just a little quick.
It's the fast count, right?
I think that referee heard their student section yelling over 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. And
it's a big game for everybody. 1:29 left, and there's Murphy, who looked like she was about to go right through Mia Cassidy, but Cassidy shuffling her feet ends up with the foul. It'll be her second foul of the game with 1:28 left. 44-22, Glasgow trailing. Running out of time here. Murphy ends up working free. They throw it into the backcourt. Murphy goes back and gets it. Mia Cassidy's on her. Barney's being guarded by Addie Slagle.
That's a tough guard for Addie because
there's a walk. Mia Cassidy was there for the steal, and she was ready to go out and transition. Didn't like the whistle.
That's their 10th turnover. They really haven't taken care of the ball that well. They're just shooting it so well.
Kylie Green with the ball. 1:05 left in the third. They've just really been able to stick to their defensive assignments, and it hasn't created much room, but Slagle gets it. She takes a three, hits the iron and bounces off. 52 seconds left as Varney pulls the rebound and runs the other way. Cassidy trying to cut her off does. She passes off, and it's an air ball for Murphy, who took a wide open three and missed.
She's one of their better three-point shooters, and she's taken 3 tonight, hit 1. The other 2 have been air balls.
Murphy from 3, 32.6%, and you say one of their better. That's the best mark, especially out of their starters that they have today. And Kayla Kirkpatrick with a pass back out gets it. It's taken away, and now they're back in transition, but there's Cynthia Austin with a steal. Splits 2 defenders, running up the near side, splits 2 more, goes to the rim, and they call it charge as she goes up with a layup. 19.7 seconds left. And the only thing that's going Glasgow's way right now is stuff like that. Certainly been a tough game on both sides of the ball for Glasgow. There's a pass that goes to Varney, and
it went out of bounds. They turned it over.
They did. Mia Cassidy, and it's a good thing because Mia Cassidy there had slid down trying to get to that ball.
16 turnovers for Glasgow, 13 for Barren County.
Addie Slagle goes into the backcourt after Mia Cassidy told her go back. She gets the inbound. That's a little bit of room. Gives it up to Kylie Green, trying to make a move. She does. Passes to Cynthia Austin, who passes up a jump shot. And now gives it to Kirkpatrick.
2 seconds.
Left side. There's 1 second left, and she goes up. Oh, that one just deflected, blocked, whatever it is. And it takes us to the fourth quarter, 44-22. Glasgow trails. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back here on WCLU Big Willie Sports. Welcome back in. We head to the fourth quarter on Friday the 13th, and we've got a 44-22 Barren County lead right now over the Glasgow Scotties. And, they break up the scrum there. Murphy gets the pass. Murphy gets the pass from Smith, who took the inbound. Kicked out to Elmore, back to Smith. She walked, she did. And that was a little too firm of a shot. Bird with the rebound. She pulls it out. Murphy trying to guard her, but they'll get into the front court here. Glasgow trailing by 22 points. Has to make it up in a hurry. 7:38 left here in the fourth quarter. The big game for the district. Mia Cassidy near side. She hasn't had much room to shoot. She's made 3 threes. Here she takes a long 2, and it's good. Mia Cassidy has scored in every quarter so far. She's got 11 points. 20-point game now, 44-24. Here's Varney with it. And, it looks like that'll go out of bounds, and it'll stay Barren County ball. Let's see here. Murphy with it. Inbound to Elmore, who lays it off the glass and in. She's got 12.
I've got her with 10.
I thought you had her with 10 in the, let's see.
8 at the half.
Gotcha. Austin, a pass to Cassidy. Now to Bird. 6:54 left. Pass goes to Austin at the top of the key. She can't handle it. Gets away. This is Elmore back the other way. Takes it right to the rack, and that's a block by Botts. Now they get tied up, and it'll be Glasgow ball.
Returning for the Trojanettes, number 14, Taylor Strange.
So now Strange comes in the game. As Glasgow brings the ball up the floor. Bird calls a play. 6:33 left, and it's a 46-24 game. Kirkpatrick, a quick three, and it's good. (46-27) with just over 6 minutes left to play. Murphy to her left, trying to get around Ashton Botts. Now pass to Varney, loses her defender, up and off the glass and in. 18 points now for Varney.
7 of 11 from the field, 0-1 shooting a 3, 4-4 to line. She's had a pretty good game.
Bird gives it up to Kirkpatrick here. Trying to make a move, splits two defenders, gets fouled, going to the ground.
Going to get to reach in, I think, on 14. They did.
Will be. It'll be Taylor Strange who gets her first foul. Glasgow gets the ball out of bounds. Cassidy's got to get rid of it. She does, but it's stolen by Smith.
18 turnovers.
There's a tumble here on the near side. That's Gerald's who went down. She's right back up. Varney takes a long two, and that one does not go down.
Bird with the board.
Bird brings it back up into the front court. Under 5.5 minutes left to play.
We've shot the ball better tonight than we have the last couple of games, but our turnovers, we've doubled them. We had 18 turnovers so far.
This is Cynthia Austin with it out near the top. Takes a jab step, now tries to go down the lane and gets the ball poked loose. It's back the other way, off of her knee or her foot. We'll see Jakiley Green and Addie Slagle both come in. Cynthia Austin and Kayla Kirkpatrick head to the bench. 5:09 left here in the fourth. Barren County inbounds the ball. Here's Varney back the other way. Behind her back, moves to her left. Pass down to the corner. This is Smith. Lob pass down low. Strange tried to go up with it, but she gets fouled.
They're going to get Botts on the backside, I think. I thought she had basketball. It's just Ashton's first. Strange, 2 for 2. That's her only 2 points in the game. They're 9 of 10.
48-27 the score, and Strange misses the first with 4:54 left.
9 of 11, yeah.
Oh, Bruce. Here's the next. That one goes in, and now it's a 49-27 lead for Barren County. And Barren County takes a 1 minute timeout, so we will too. We'll be back in 1 minute. 49-27, Barren County out in front right here on WCLU Big Willie Sports. Welcome back to Scottie's Gym. Just about ready to start and get going here. Sean Byrne alongside Bruce Tribute. It's a 49-27 Barren County lead. Lady Scotties have met one of those situations where Barren County has been shooting the ball extremely well. Addie Slagle throws it up off the glass, doesn't get it to go. That pass deflected. It was Strange with the rebound, and now they're headed back the other way. Here's Varney, gives it to Strange off the glass and in. Strange, 3 points in the half, 5 points total. Addie Slagle brings it up the floor, passes to Botts, back to Bird, a long three, and that's no good. Long rebound goes to Slagle, though. She drives the lane up and off the rim, gets her own rebound, passes out to Botts, who drives across, tries to shoot a runner, and it goes. 51-29. Botts gets on the board. Those are her first two, I have it as.
Yeah, she's just taken 2 shots.
There's an outlet pass to Elmore. She can't get it to go. Strange with the rebound. She puts it up and gets fouled.
They have 3 offensive rebounds. The Scotties have 4, but Addie Slagle, our shortest player, has 3 of our 4 offensive rebounds.
That plays 4'8", they have her listed as. Just in 7th grade, I'm imagining that number will go up, but it's still pretty good to be, kind of getting down there with older and bigger kids and still pulling down boards like that.
She's got a good handle on the ball, too. Hope she grows.
Strange's second free throw is good.
She now has 4 points, all at the line.
Botts moves back to her left. Kirkpatrick passes off to Bird for three. That's no good. Rebound goes to Varney, and they're back the other way. Elmore spins, gets into the lane, up off the glass, and it's a lot of that today. A lot of sort of spinning layups there.
They've only hit 1 3, and I told you, I said I think they were 8 of 13 in this half, and I think they're 1 of 2 since I said that. So.
Green trying to drive the lane, loses the ball, left it behind. She jumps in, though, pulls the ball away, and they're going to call for a jump ball and possession arrow on the visitors. Cynthia Austin checks into the game. And she's going to replace Ashton Botts. .313 left, 54-29. As Elmore races up the floor. No look pass, and that's up and in for Strange. 3:02 left, 56-29. A long three from Kayla Kirkpatrick is good. Now she's got 11. Called timeout.
That's to clear the bench for Glasgow.
Okay. And, yeah, you're going to get all of the younger players in now as this one. 24-point difference, and you'll get Slagle. It's like Thompson, Collar, Kuykendall.
Goodman. Thompson, Goodman, Jordy Goodman.
Yep.
Well, Barron still got Murphy and Strange, Elmore. Well,
Warren has logged some minutes in this game. She's in. Atkinson has played a bit. She's in as well.
Well, they're starting to sub now.
Yeah, noticing the changes here. Elmore's out there. She got the ball at the three-point line. Collar on her. She just spins around her, puts it up, and they'll call a foul.
I believe they're going to get an eye collar on that one. No, they got 15, Thompson.
So Thompson with her first foul.
Elmore will shoot
it. 16-2 on free throws here in this ball game.
First free throw, that's good. So Elmore 13 points.
And they missed 3 of them. Yes, sir, that's correct.
And the second, that's good too. 58 now, 32. 2:41 left to play. Here comes Addie Slagle with the ball. And good opportunity here if you want to find a positive. Good opportunity for the young players to get in here and play in front of all these people. Nia Collar with it. Gives it up left side. There's Kuykendall who loses it, but Slagle with it now. 2:21 left to play. Slagle backs down, puts it up in the lane, and that one bounces around, but it's no good, and that rebound goes to Hannah Bragg, who's in the game. This is Atkinson. Puts it on the floor to Wilson. Pulls it back out, passes over to this side. McFall lob pass down low. Now they kick it back out. Once again, that's Wilson with it. And, boy, this is all over the floor. But Slagle ends up with the loose ball. 1:46 left to play. And that will get lost right out of bounds. That may have been a block there. Now we'll get some more subs in. We get Addison Norris and Sanaya Barlow. Inbound pass goes to Slagle. A three. Yeah, that one off the rim. Back the other way. Barren County with it with 1.5 minutes left. A swing pass this side. And back out. Certainly a slower paced game as Warren kicks it to the corner. This is Wilson driving, puts up the shot, no good. I think Wilson got the rebound there, ends up on the floor, and
they call it travel or was she out of bounds? It didn't.
One of the two. It's tough to see down there.
It's a turnover.
It's a turnover. 1:16 left, and Glasgow will bring the ball back up the floor, and it's Slagle with it. There's a pass down to Goodman that gets deflected. There's a bounce pass out. Norris able to find it. There's a block. Kuykendall went up for it in the lane. We're inside of a minute now, 54 seconds, and a jump ball will stay Glasgow's. Another substitution comes in. This time it's McFall coming back in. She replaces Hannah Bragg. Tallest player on the floor at 6 feet tall. Heads back to the bench. No longer on the floor, I guess. Slagle looking for some room. Over the far corner, 48 seconds left to play. Backs down her defender, now gives it up. This is Kuykendall moving to her left and passes it to the feet of Slagle, who backs it out. The pass goes to Norris, who sends it down low. Kuykendall went up for it, but can't handle it. Oh, it's batted out of bounds. Looks like, actually, that's going to be a foul there. So they'll call the foul on Shelby Bird, I believe. Or maybe...
I don't know what they call it.
Yeah, they called a foul on Shelby Bird there. There's a three from Goodman. That's no good. And then gets bounced out of bounds, and that's going to be Glasgow ball. It's Riley Wilson that went off of a freshman. 25.3 seconds left. Goodman lobs it in. That's Norris with it, who gives it to Slagle. Slagle, 16 seconds left. She's trying to find room, and now she spins. Step back jumper off the glass and hops out of the rim. 6 seconds left now, and well, this one all over. 58-32 your final score. Barren County gets the win as the ladies will exit the floor and give way to the boys. We're going to take a break of about 4 minutes as Bruce tallies everything together. As the teams shake hands, we'll take a break and we will come back, of course, with our Don Franklin post-game wrap-up for the first game of this twin bill, again, between Barren County and Glasgow, right here on WCLU Big Willie Sports.